like to start tonight by relaying something we heard at one of our medical missions. It's a medical mission to Rwanda. An 11-year-old girl who was born with a cleft lip and had never had surgery to correct it. She came to us and she said, you know, all I really wanted to do was play with the other kids, but all they did was stare and laugh at me. Like a lot of kids, Marceline, that's her name, Marceline. Marceline was taunted, bullied, even spit on because she was different, because she had a facial deformity. Marceline's mother was at this mission as well. Marceline's mother said to us, I didn't know how to give her milk when she was born. I thought she'd die of thirst. Like a lot of mothers that have children with clefts, Marceline's mother worried that her kid was going to die. She was going to die because her mouth was misformed. She was going to die because she couldn't feed properly. She couldn't close her mouth. We hear these stories all the time from every mission we go to. But these kids that we hear about, these kids that tell us about the terrible stories that they've gone through, are actually the lucky ones. Every 3 minutes, a child is born with a cleft. 1 in 10 of those children will die before their first birthday. If you do the maths on that, every 3 minutes, 1 in 10, that's roughly 20,000 children, just under 20,000 children, who will die each and every year from something that you and I can fix in 45 minutes and for $240. Operation Smile was founded on the belief that no child should suffer from having a facial deformity. No child should die from having a facial deformity. We are a children's medical charity dedicated to saving lives and providing free surgeries for children. Our force of medical volunteers provide time, usually in their holidays, free of charge, to go to countries and do these operations on these children. Not only do they do that, but they train the local doctors. So not only are we doing these surgeries, we're training local doctors. We're providing, it's strengthening the healthcare systems of those countries. By doing this, we're providing lasting impact. Impact not only for the child, not only for the family, but for the community and for the country as well. And by doing this, we're creating a better future for so many children. Like Jindan here. Jindan came to us at a medical mission in the Philippines in 2011. Like a lot of parents, Jindan's parents didn't have the money, didn't have the funds to pay for her surgery. So coming to see us was really her last opportunity at having a normal and happy life. Photo on the left was taken at that medical mission in 2011. Photo on the right was taken about 12 months ago. You can see her transition. Not only is her lip fixed, but she's a happy, carefree young child. She'll go to school. She'll do all the things that normal kids do, which is fantastic. For too many families around the world, safe surgery isn't an option. We are driven every day by the simple reality that access to safe surgery, these children have a chance to lead a better life, become a vibrant part of their community, and reach their potential. In many parts of the world, children born with a cleft lip or a cleft palate are hidden away. They're too embarrassed to go to school, too embarrassed to lead a normal life. And their parents can't afford the surgery they need. Often these children that survive past a year old have lifelong speech issues and difficulty in breathing, eating and drinking. A cleft lip, what is a cleft lip? A cleft lip is an opening in the lip, much like we see here. A cleft palate is an opening in the roof of your mouth. This happens in the fetal, during the fetal position. Fetal position. This happens during the fetus. And as a result of, we don't really know why, but as a result of certain things, it doesn't join properly. You can actually feel it in your own mouth. If you run your tongue across the top of your mouth, you can feel the joint. For kids that have a cleft palate, they have a hole there. That hole, when they drink, water actually comes out their nose because there's nothing to stop it. There's a hole there. We see that quite often from kids all over the world. 1 in 700 children is born with a cleft globally, even in Australia. So clefting is actually quite common. In Australia, of course, and in most developed countries, kids who are born with cleft are operated on, they're about 3 or 6 months. You never really see a cleft kid in Australia. But in other countries, that doesn't happen. If clefting is so common, why? What is the problem? The problem really is trained, experienced surgeons in developing countries. Some countries, such as the Philippines, have one surgeon for every 400,000 people. That's one surgeon for, to put that in perspective, that's one surgeon for a city the size of Newcastle or Canberra. That's one surgeon for the whole of Canberra. All surgeries, broken bones, clefts, heart surgeries, cesareans, every surgery. That's a lot of surgeries. This is another boy we came across some years ago. Soot was what it was called in his local village. Soot in Vietnamese means split leg. It's a terrible name for a kid. When he went to school, Soot was bullied mercilessly by the kids, and he left and didn't come back. At the age of 9, when we met him, he still hadn't gone back to school. So his life, right then and there, was going to be a life of facial deformity, was going to be a life of no schooling and no hope. Fortunately, for Soot, for us, and for his family, his mother heard about an Operation Bold medical mission in Vietnam and brought him along to it. 45-minute operation was all it took to give Soot a future. By giving him a future, we gave him his life back. Now, 12 years later, at the age of 21, he is a young man who was a participant in his community. He has a job, he's supporting his mother and his sister, and he's going to university. This is the kid, 9 years of age, had never been to school. He's going to university. With your help, with your generosity, we can send more doctors and nurses overseas. We're gearing up for a big medical mission in the Philippines at the moment. It's February next year. We're aiming to send 20 volunteers overseas to join with 300 international volunteers from other countries to perform 750 surgeries across sites across the Philippines, from Davao in the south to Cebu in the middle to Pampanga in the north, and of course Manila as well. This will be surgeons, anaesthetists, speech therapists, nurses. We'll send everything. $10,000 will get 10 volunteers there. $20,000 will get the whole team there. And I'll make this promise to you now. Every dollar you donate tonight will go directly to this mission. No admin fees, no fundraising. Every dollar will go to helping the kids that need it most. Thank you.